it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. Sideways, up or down, it's all the same. We will do it, we will do it. Don't leave already. Oh no, no, I'm not that steady. Don't go too far now. We can do it, we can do it. When we end deciding games, and we don't pull them both ways. We can do it, we can do it. I know we'll find the missing frame. Sideways, up or down, it's all the same. We will do it, we will do it. And we will do it. And we will do it. I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends. Let's be more than friends. Yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day. Yeah. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me. Falling into your arms, dancing up in the stars. Where I'd rather be than with you. Oh, oh, can't believe you love me. Oh, I just feel so